Hey, what's up, hustlers? You already know who it is. It's your favorite stoner, your player partner, Shay Meg. And today, I'm outside with it. Like I told y'all, the lab is anywhere you feeling creative. So today, I had a chance to get with one of Houston's very own creatives. And what's up, bro? Let me see who
What's
you
up,
are.
man? Thank you for having me for sure.
Nah, for
Thank
sure. It's
you.
all love.
Thank all of y'all for watching this whenever y'all do. My name is Freddyyyyyyy.
Yeah.
I'm a music artist, entertainer, model, everything that goes under that umbrella.
I say all around the
Um,
board.
so yeah, man, I just, I'm a musician at heart, and I hope y'all can hear my music and take it in for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. So, what got you into making music?
I feel like I was always like music inclined, or I feel
Yeah.
like it was always like in me.
Okay.
I feel like just growing up, I played like clarinet and like
Okay.
trumpet in the band. Like
Yeah.
your parents always play like cool shit like
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
car
Nah,
and
that's
stuff,
dope.
and you just feel it. You just feel it, and I don't know. I've been inspired by a lot of artists over the time,
Yeah.
over the years as I've grown up, and I think one day I just wanted to I wanted to see what I sounded like,
Yeah.
or I wanted to express myself.
Yeah.
So that's probably the biggest thing, just
Yeah,
expressing
just
myself.
expressing
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. So,
Um,
who would you say like your inspiration are? As far as
Inspiration, like
music.
influences and stuff.
Yeah,
I'll say Jimi Hendrix first.
yeah, I can see
Um,
that.
Janis Joplin second.
Okay,
Um, Curtis Mayfield.
got some
You
heavy hitters
know
on that list.
who else? Who else? Who else? I don't really know about Coldplay for sure. A lot of Coldplay. Mr. Hudson. I like the alternative sound. You know what I mean? So it was like I like people who could make a sound that could resonate amongst different types of people and different cultures. You know what I mean?
Got you. Just a different crowd in
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
Yeah, nah, I feel you just
You
like to
know,
stand out.
yeah, like just be themselves. Somebody who's like true to themselves,
Yeah,
like really true.
comfortable within themselves. I feel
So,
that.
and then obviously rap, like of course, like
Yeah,
growing up, like Wayne, Jeezy,
yeah,
um,
the greats.
just an understanding like how they painted pictures. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, I feel like I take inspiration from a little bit of every artist who I feel like is true to themselves, not just
yeah,
saying something just to say something, but who's like,
yeah. Just to
because
be
you got to
making
get it out.
songs.
It's just like, you know.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, man, I think the '70s. I double back, found the '70s, Jimmy and all them. I think that helped me find my voice, kind of,
okay.
and helped me want to be true to myself and speak what I want to speak or say what I want to say, regardless of if it's accepted or how it sounds or
Right.
obviously Cuddy. I
Yeah,
mean, I can't leave Cuddy out.
for sure.
But yeah, that's a little bit of everybody. You know.
Okay. So were you always like, wanting to stand out, wanting to be true to self, or did that take time? Like you had to build
See, I
up
mean,
to that.
I guess back then, I guess standing out is like kind of looked down upon. I think everybody's
Yeah.
trying to blend in. I
Yeah.
think I just at one point I just like I'm gonna just be myself.
Yeah.
Like, and I just if that means I'm standing out, then so be it.
Yeah.
But I just want to be myself so I can live with myself
Yeah.
comfortably. I can look at
Comfortable.
myself in the mirror and
Yeah.
not like try to put on a persona or like an
Right.
image I saw and I'm trying to do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, just I think just being true to myself. I don't think I even looked at it as like I'm trying to like be different or like that. I don't think you
Yeah.
try to be. I think
Yeah. You
if
just
you just be
being
yourself, you
yourself.
are different. Nobody's
Right.
really like you anyway.
Right.
So that's where I think it comes from.
Most definitely. Most.
But I feel like if it's like in you to like express yourself, then you gonna want to be. It's just gonna naturally be true to yourself.
Yeah.
I think it might be. I feel like it was hard in the past. I feel like it's getting easier.
Yeah.
Because it's like everybody has a like everybody can be heard, everybody can be seen just
Hmm.
in any way. So it's like I feel like it's easier to like express yourself faster than it was before.
Right.
Um, but it's still just naturally like people going you got to just have tough skin to be like if I'm gonna be myself, then I'm gonna take like
Yeah.
I'm not
You
gonna
got
care
to
what
be
people think.
willing. Yeah, to take that
Like that leap,
constructive criticism.
like
Not knowing because we just live in a time now where everybody has something to say.
yeah,
Everybody has an opinion, and you just like when you yourself, you can't give a fuck about what people say. So I salute you for standing in your own skin because that's what it's about, man. Like wanting to be yourself because you never know who you're inspiring for
Yeah.
real. Like
Yeah.
just
The
by
impact you can have.
going, yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just by doing it and not giving a fuck, you
Yeah.
know, what people think, but still being that loving and caring person. Like,
Yeah.
cause some people can do it and like
Just be
not
like,
give a
fuck
fuck.
everything.
Yeah,
Fuck
you know what I'm
everybody.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to still put out that loving and caring energy and, you know, present yourself as that, I salute you, because there's not too many people out here like that.
No.
You record yourself?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
okay,
I
that's
record
dope.
myself.
That takes talent and patience.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
And it's just like I feel like you get the most authentic self by yourself. So
Yeah,
like if I'm in here recording and it's just us, I might say one thing.
yeah,
If it's 10 people in here, I might, whether I know it or not, I might not say what I would have said if I
yeah.
was just solo or less, you know. So and I feel like you can have as many takes as you want if you're by yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
you
it
could
takes
take
the
your time.
messing up of like without of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
you
as you
know.
get better, of course you're gonna mess up less. So it's like,
Yeah,
you know, but yeah, I like recording by myself because I feel like I could be the most honest.
yeah.
I'm the most honest with it just by myself.
Right. You can
You
take your
know,
time with it. You know, you're not really in a rush. You're not really anxious because you're thinking like, okay,
nah.
yeah, I paid for this studio block, so
Oh,
I gotta
facts.
hurry up
And you
and
gotta
run this
record,
track.
yeah, and like,
Yeah. So
nah,
it's like really no time for fuck ups.
nah, it's not,
Like
because
you
I
gotta
mean,
keep
you
it to
can
a
fuck up,
minimum.
but you ain't gonna get nothing done.
Yeah, it's not gonna really
And they
be how
taxing
you
your
want it.
ass.
Yeah, nah,
They
for sure. He like,
taxing you
oh,
for
let me get
sure.
another hour.
Yeah,
Nah, for
like you
sure.
gonna go as
So
slow as you want to go,
yeah, nah,
because
for
you know
sure.
you're gonna have to come back and finish it. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you gonna have to pay that fee regardless because it's not really how. I mean, that's
yeah,
you know, if you that type of artist,
yeah,
because some people they'll just put it out and you know
just say
complain
how,
about it.
yeah,
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 but you know when you really take pride in your work, it's kind of good to do it yourself because you
yeah,
can really take your time with it. Because a lot of people feel like they're in a rush, but it's really no rush.
yeah.
Like
It's
you
on you.
gotta,
It's your
yeah,
story. It's your whatever you putting out there. So
nah,
and
for
nobody
sure.
knows what you're gonna put. So it's like just just do what you want
Just
to
do
do.
what
You
you
know what I
want to
mean?
do.
Like
Yeah, nah, for
um
sure. You said something about the modeling, so you do like, you know, what do you as
whatever,
far as
man.
like what's your
I guess I
fashion like?
started um like my friends had clothing lines and stuff like
Okay,
that. A bunch of my friends got clothing lines. So like, you know, like how
that's
I want
dope.
to shoot you, shoot me. That's how I think it kind of got into it.
Yeah,
And I just that to me felt like no different than like if I had a performance for like a song or if I had a show or something. It was that same type of
the
feeling.
vibe.
It felt that
Yeah,
same thing. So
yeah.
then it moved on from like that to like I would meet photographers I knew and they would be like, let's shoot. And I'd be like, yeah, let's shoot. You know, like, so I just kind of got,
It was just
um,
kind of all around it,
yeah,
pretty much.
yeah, but
Always
it
around it.
provided like
Yeah,
that. It's a different canvas for me other than music. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Um, and I think I just started to like myself more. Like, so it's like, okay, well, as much as I got more comfortable with who I was, like, I'm like, yeah, I have no problem showing, yeah, put me in the front of the camera. I have no
yeah.
problem with that. You know what I mean? So, you know, it moved on, you know, to that. And then, you know, I did like this, like some cool like show, like kinky hair shows. And like,
Okay, that's
I had
cool.
a guy shoot me recently at, he shot like a portrait of me, man. My guy
Yeah,
Chino Angles. And, yeah, like they had like a whole thing at Sandman where it's like, that was cool because it was like, he took a picture of me and he like blew it up and it was more like art, you know?
yeah,
So that was cool. So I think I just try to take every opportunity I can get and like see what it is. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
see what
You
it's
see
gonna
what
look like.
it
Like
brings.
that's
See
all. I
what
really
it.
just want to see what I look like from a different person's perspective too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. The
yeah.
vibes when the vibes is vibing and
You gotta
you
just
don't even
yeah.
realize like what you just did, how long you really been in here. Like once you check your phone, you're like, damn, I've
Yeah,
been that
yeah.
long.
And I feel like
Like,
you gotta like when you feel that energy or that vibe, like you gotta do it at that
yeah,
moment.
you gotta go with it.
You
You
gotta hit
gotta
that
go
moment
with
because
it.
if you put it off, it may not be the same when you try to do it the
Yeah,
next time or pick it back up or like you know you might lose a melody or like anything, you know. But
yeah.
that's weird because like I feel like growing up we were taught to like do what it is that you love to do or something that you would do for free, and that's when it you know.
Hmm.
But I feel like sometimes money kind of like doesn't allow people to see that all the way through because you're
Yeah,
still thinking about how do I provide for myself versus like
right,
how long can I do this until this provides for me? You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
And
right.
it ain't gonna
It
provide it
don't
don't provide
always weigh
at the
out like
beginning, like
that. Yeah,
so
nah, for
you
sure.
gotta just ride it out. You know, I think that's what a lot of us are at, you know, but if you believe in what you want to do and
Yeah,
what it is that you feel like you're called to do is
Yeah, you
You're
gotta
gonna keep going.
manifest it.
You're gonna keep going.
You gotta manifest it. It's not easy, and a lot of people think this whole entrepreneur stuff is just like all peaches and cream. Like people make these videos and they don't really show you like the real trials
The
and
back,
tribulation,
no,
like the
or how many times they
backstory.
cut, how many edits they had, how many times they reshoot,
Man,
didn't
it
upload correctly, lost foot, like all
lost
kind of stuff.
footage,
Like,
like just all the time and it takes to put into it. Like
yeah,
it takes a lot to put into it because sometimes you don't even really be feeling like doing it.
nah, for
People
sure.
think that editing is just like,
Yeah,
1, 2, 3. Like, nah, like I mean if that's how you edit, then
yeah,
yeah, but when you really creative, you want your shit to look
yeah.
different from
And
somebody
that
else's.
to me is like the technical part.
Yeah.
Like after you've done the fun part, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I did the fun part, I was in the moment, but then now I gotta like
Really lock in and get
yeah,
this done. You know what I'm saying?
like and
So
then market it and then like try to get it out there and like
right. To the right people. It's a lot. But I mean once you get it done, I feel like that's where
it should be good. Like
yeah.
it should be good for sure, for sure.
Nah, for sure. How do you deal with writer's block?
Man, I don't think I've ever
Experience
I don't
it?
think I've ever had writer's block.
Really?
Nah, like um yeah, and I don't really force myself. I don't know. I feel like anytime I want to record, I can record. I can say something anytime. Like I never because I'm getting it from I'm me. It's me. I'm the source. So it's like
Right.
what happened. Like what I mean.
You
Like a
just
lot has
telling the
happened. I'm
story.
just yeah.
Right.
I'm really honest. So I have a lot to use. You know what I'm saying?
Got
If
you.
I'm trying to make up something, then maybe it's hard.
Yeah,
But if I'm
but
telling like I'm just
right,
speaking my reality,
it's gonna
it's
flow.
like, are you willing to do that? Then fine.
Right.
Then it should just flow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Maybe I have, but I feel like I'm not finna force myself to record something.
Right.
You know what I mean? But and also I think just picking good instrumentals and good
Got you.
beats, like, cause I feel like when I hear certain instrumentals, they like speak to me, or I can hear clearly more what I want to say, or see more what I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
So it just flows. So I guess maybe that's a reason why too, like, cause I haven't had any like trash beats or like stuff that didn't resonate with me.
Got you.
So thanks to all my producers for sure. But yeah, I feel like it just puts me in that mode anyway. So it's like, all right, it's easier to get out what I want to say.
Got you. What would you say like your go-to type of beat or like does it come from like a specific producer or
Man, I feel like I worked with like a select few, maybe like
yeah.
5, 6,
Uh-huh.
maybe more. Like that's probably about it. But like they all have a little different sounds. But
Mm-hmm.
like I really, I feel like we built sounds together
Yeah.
inside of the sound that we wanted to create.
Right.
So I would say, man, just something that's allows me to think, allows me to have space, allows the beat. I don't need the beat to have too much on it. Um, I don't need my drums to overpower
Got you.
anything.
Yeah.
So anything that's like inviting and
Mm-hmm.
nice and warm and cool.
Yeah.
Um, sometimes a little poppy, like I guess sometimes emo vibes, but I don't see it as that, just that sound, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Just something that allows me to have space on it, that's like nice. Like that's like, I don't really like aggressive or like super like banging beats, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I
A
don't
lot
think
of
that way,
bass and
you know what I
stuff.
mean? Like
Yeah,
that's
I
my
got
life
you.
isn't like that. So it's like if I'm gonna express myself and be myself, like it needs to correlate with what.
Got you. Got
So
you. So what would be like the creative process for you? Like when it's time to, make some music or
um I think the time is a thing first. Like sometimes I just when I'm not as happy or not as I'm down, or if I'm down or if I'm not as myself, it's probably because I haven't been recording.
okay.
So anytime I feel like that, I push myself to record.
Got
Not push myself, but I'm like, okay, I get on the mode to record. But I would say, it depends. Sometimes I listen to instrumentals or like one instrumental at a time, and I might just hear it like that,
you. Mhm.
and I generally know I generally have the melody already from hearing it. because I kind of mix like the beat kind of. I just know I don't fight the beat, you know. Like
Yeah.
I try to be around it, so I find the melody pretty fast, and then sometimes I'll just mumble some lyrics, and then just mumble some more, and I might just get like a nice little feel,
Yeah.
and then after I get a good chunk of it, just off of how I feel, then I'll go back and like fill in a few lines,
Yeah.
like
Just in
maybe
between.
write it, yeah, to
Yeah.
fill it out, you know, or maybe it leads up to a hook, and I find this hook, and I'm like, okay, let me tweak this, or let me tweak that, but you know, I feel like I make a song really really fast.
Yeah.
It just comes out, you know what I mean? It flows out, and I'm not scared to make a mistake. I think that's the biggest thing.
Gotcha.
But yeah, but I also like when I first started, I would write a lot more, or just in general, like write, like try to write,
Yeah.
like
So
you
I
know,
ask you, like, are you a writer? Or
yeah.
are you more like a freestyler?
I feel like it just flows to me some more free, like
Yeah.
just it just comes out. So it's like freestyle, I guess. But then I will go back just being the because I'm a creative, but I'm also like uh like I also like you said earlier, you like you want it to be right. Like if you're
Yeah.
editing,
A
so whatever. So like
perfectionist.
I'll
Yeah.
go back and tweak. Okay, yeah, it came out good, but maybe we should tweak this part and go
Gotcha.
write these few words in to make
Yeah.
it more structured. You know what I mean? So yeah, probably more off of this. I let the melody come out, freestyling, and then I just come into it. But I'm probably like a hybrid. I guess
Gotcha.
like
I got you.
you know, or if I'm like if I really want to say a specific thing that's been whatever,
Yeah.
maybe I will write that. So it's like it's well thought out, you know. But I like to
I
see the
got you.
differences.
Yeah,
You know what I
no,
mean?
just a blend of the two.
Yeah, like
That's dope. Cause I just know a lot of people like they more into freestyle and they don't really
yeah,
write anything. And you got people and that's like strictly
yeah,
they have to write it out.
yeah.
But
I like to do both, like depending on and the beat depends. It depends on the beat.
but
Sometimes you get a great beat and it's like you already know it just literally it tells you everything you want to say.
yeah,
You go I'll
yeah,
be
you
like
just vibe with
yeah,
it.
like
You
sometimes
just
I've
vibe
been
with
up
it.
at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I just hear this beat.
Hmm.
Let me listen to the beat. I hear this one beat. I'm like, oh, and I get the melody fast. I'm like, I'm
Yeah, it just
like,
come
fuck,
to
I
you.
gotta get up and go record.
Yeah,
Like
it
that
just come
moment,
to
you
you.
gotta go record it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And you may finish something like that in 20 minutes, 15.
right.
It depends. Like it just flows. So
Yeah.
you know,
Have
but
you ever been in a point where like when it was like flowing for you like that and you couldn't record?
yeah. So what I'll do is, I'm always gonna have my phone, so
Yeah.
I'll just maybe do like a voice memo
Okay.
or a voice recording, um, of the melody at least,
Yeah.
or some of the stuff I've came up with in the
Mm-hmm.
melody. So when I go back and hear when I get home or whatever,
Gotcha.
I could I cannot forget that melody
Yeah.
because there's been times when I've had the melody and I didn't record
Completely
it,
forgot it.
and I got home and I'm like, wait, I said the same words, but I didn't say it that way, and I'm
Right.
like, oh my god, it changes the whole thing.
Yeah.
So you just gotta sit and wait and hope it comes back to you.
Right.
But now, if I have that vibe, if I'm not able to record, I'll just voice record it on
Voice
my
note.
phone and like
Yeah, nah, that's dope.
lock that melody in because
Yeah.
you know
You can't sometimes you can't lose that
nah,
creative
man. Like I'll
that
listen to the beat and I'll be like, all right, then I'll say it, and then I'll all right, pull up the recording real quick, and I'll do the melody a cappella in that same way, and get enough of it to where it don't have to be perfect. It just needs
yeah,
to the melody needs to be there.
yeah, it has to
You know what I'm
match.
saying? So then I can get that. I can yeah, bet it's time to record. All right, let's say it like this. Then I'll just play the song a few times more when I get home, and then listen to the recording. And by that time, it's locked in. Just go knock it out.
Got you. So you more like a verse person? Cause I know some people they like, oh, I can't write verses. I can only,
I just
do.
let
You just
the
let it flow
really
how
it
it
depends a
flow.
lot on the instrumental,
Yeah,
the producer. Because they put a bridge here, all right. Well, yeah, I can go back and change stuff, but I hate going back and change beats, like
yeah,
unless it's like something I'm like, it's just I need to structure it differently. But like I listen to the beat, so if it tells me, a hook should come in here, a hook should come in here. If it tells me it should be a verses, but I don't get caught up in like it has to be this and it has to be
yeah.
like
Like
this.
that strict.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
because some songs like they may just it may just be a run on song the whole time. Maybe I come at the hook at the very end
right,
and repeat it, and
right.
that's the end.
And that
Like,
be the end of
yeah,
it. Yeah,
it just depends on where I want to like
I
stamp it.
feel
You know what I
you.
mean? And
I
I don't
feel
want to
you.
be in a box to where it has to be like that.
Yeah, nah, that's
Unless the
dope.
melody is like, all right, I got it like this.
Yeah.
Let me structure it so people can hear this specifically how it's supposed to be heard. But other than that,
I got you.
just have fun. I think that's the whole point of being an artist, because there is no right or wrong.
Right.
Thing,
You're just expressing, whatever it is that you feel. So it's like nobody can really tell you.
No, like exactly.
Like, no,
I mean, you can
wrong.
say like, I mean, I'm sure you got like instructors and musicians be like, well, you should have put 8 bars here, and then you should have had a hook here, and that's a basic song structure. Yeah. And I will play with that sometimes, just to see different ranges or where the song can be, if it can be heard differently. But ultimately, I just want to paint how I want to paint, and I want people to see how I looked at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's the whole point of being a creative. Like you want people to see like how you see it.
Yeah.
Bring people in, and
in your world.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's just like, if you're doing with it what you feel like everybody else would like, you're not really bringing people in.
You're performing for them.
Yeah, you just pleasing them. I mean? Yeah, you got to do it for you. So salute
for
you for doing it.
No,
for you,
like
man.
You ever record something like a video and you're like, damn, it's hard, and you can't wait to watch, and you'll watch it before everybody else watches it, and you're a fan of it, like you made it, but you're a fan of it, and you're waiting with the other fans, like, okay, when is this gonna come out? When is it? And then it comes out. Yeah, you do all the stuff and your legwork and get it out, but like in that moment, you're a fan of it. So like you make it for yourself first, I think, and it's like, because it's soothing to you. It's like it's a release. It's like it's your passion, it's your vision. So it's for you first, you know. And I think that's the biggest thing, because you're being true to yourself. When you start trying to, target specific things and like, I'm gonna make this song to please this person, or I'm gonna say it like this because this person gonna fuck with it. It's like,
just ignore the negativity just because they're not like everybody
else. Want to be accepted so bad.
Like they have to be accepted. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like, so I salute you for sure for, because I'm pretty sure you inspire a lot of people to just stand out and be themselves. Like I love those type of people because you're not afraid. Like you just,
the thing about it is you never even know until like somebody tells you. Yeah. And even then it's like oh, are you for real?
Really?
Like,
Yeah, nah, I feel
it's like all right. And that gives you energy. That gives you a boost.
Sit on it for a little bit. Like, you just gotta sit on it for a little bit.
I think just natural human instinct is to think that nobody supports, or like nobody's hearing you, or it's not because if you haven't just blown up, then it's like, all right, well, like,
I mean, but that's another thing that they make it all about. Like, just because you have all of that don't make you happy. Yeah, because billionaires kill themselves.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? 100%. So it's just like people don't really enjoy the process. So for you to sit and enjoy the process and be okay with standing 10 toes within yourself, that says a lot, because sometimes getting it quick is not always good. Yeah. Like the quicker you got it, the quicker it'll go.
It probably won't feel as good.
Because it's like sometimes getting it quick come with costing a lot of people, and if those people not around to enjoy it with you, it's just like pointless. Like you say, enjoy this life, because you only got one time to live it.
I mean, you just gave me a different perspective, for sure. For sure. Like, that I could use for sure. Like, and I feel like some things and like I know these things, but like just speaking it and talking it with somebody makes you just know it a little bit more, or brings it to the
confirmation, like bringing it back to the
forefront. And then like, oh, whoa, let me, like, am I doing this? Yeah. Am I getting stuck in this mindset? Like, so like, I mean, that's for sure gonna help me.
Yeah, I mean, being like in the music industry, and even like with modeling, just being a creative period, it's easy to get caught up in this microwave era that's put in front of us. But
I feel like I just haven't, like, because I haven't, I mean, it depends on how you look, like, to celebrate the wins. Like, because I feel like maybe in my brain I haven't got that real big win yet.
I mean, have you though? Like
I don't know. I mean, it's a different perspective. It's so it's like, but I'm saying like my life hasn't changed to the point where I can just like provide off of that. You know what I mean?
Nah, I get.
So it's like, and maybe so like I'm not looking at it like. So it's hard to look at it like, okay, it's going, but like, where is this? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I look at it like at one point in time, the stuff that you're doing now, you was just planning to do that.
For sure.
So it's like, it's you got to enjoy that process. Because
sure.
at one point you was just planning to do it. Like
Yeah,
you couldn't.
yeah.
Some of them ideas they may have. You hadn't even gone through enough
Yeah.
for it to even flow.
To even, yeah, for sure.
You know
It
what
wouldn't
I'm
be
saying?
like,
To
yeah,
even make
you're right,
that.
you're right.
So it's just like you just gotta enjoy the process and just keep flourishing, because remember at one point it wasn't even that. Like
Yeah.
you gotta be thankful because it's levels.
So you
It's
got
levels.
to a different level.
Yeah, you just going up level by level, man.
Yeah.
Like some people they skip a few levels, but then
Yeah.
at the same time
it might cost something to skip that.
It's sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's sacrifice.
Know
You
that.
never know what they had to sacrifice to skip them levels.
Yeah.
And you never
You may
know.
not be willing to
You
do
know what
that.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
for sure.
it's just like you gotta trust your process and just keep going, man. Like, be thankful. For real, be thankful for real.
Damn, I needed this.
I
needed this interview.
Nah, for
I needed,
sure.
I needed this. Oh
nah,
my god,
for sure. Nah, for sure.
No,
it's all
I needed
love,
this.
man.
No, like I needed to be reminded. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
oh, I'm doing interview. All right, cool. Yeah, this gonna be
Yeah.
Like, you gonna, yeah. Yeah. But no, I need like
hey,
I needed to hear these things because
yeah, you never know.
You don't know how, like, you know, like until you like take a vacation or step outside of yourself or your normal routine, you don't really know how far you got.
Yeah.
You know, you don't, like, because you're doing it every day, and you're not when you're doing everything, when you're doing a continuous routine, you don't see the growth as much because it's minimal, you know, day to day. So it's like, you know, sometimes it feels like the same, you know, every day feels, you know, similar, but it's like you just never know.
Even
man.
if it's little by little, it's growth.
Yeah.
Regardless, like you can't let nobody try to, you know,
demonetize facts.
Your growth, because it's just like last year it could have been just a thought. It could have been just something you was writing down, or just a goal that you was putting, or just, you know, anything. Like you have to manifest it. Like you got to speak it into existence, and you have to surround yourself with people that actually believe in, you know, what you talking about. Like, because I feel like if it don't seem unattainable or crazy as hell, like it's not enough. Yeah, it's little to me. You know, it's like what for real? Yeah. Like, come on now. So just be grateful, even if it's little by little, bro. Just still be grateful.
Damn, I needed this shit.
It's like
fuck. No, I did. I did, because you get caught in your head. You get in your own head.
Yeah, for sure.
And you feel like it's not moving fast enough, or it's not. But it's, you know,
it's like we don't even realize it. It's just like it's right on time. Like it's right at the pace that we needed to be at, because you never know. What if it all came at once? Would you really be able to handle it? I might fumble it. Yeah. Might fumble it for sure. So and I've seen other things in my life that when you go back and look at how things work out, you be like, dang, I couldn't even draw this up. Like I'm glad it worked out this way, because if this happened and this happens and this happens and then I for sure fumble. Yeah, for sure. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like timing, man. It's just it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Divine timing. I'm trying to tell you, divine timing. Everything gonna happen right on time, as long as you believe and you manifest and you speak things into existence and you walk right in that light. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna flow. Cause everybody go through shit. You know what I'm saying? We all get to the point where we feel like, damn, I might be where I want to be, but I can do a little more. Like instead of just being grateful for the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. Because
it's because you get caught looking to the next moment. Yeah. You know what I mean? You get caught like
steady trying to level up. You know what I'm saying? Steady looking for the next one instead of just, and you gotta enjoy them blessings. Like you have to enjoy them, because I feel like, and I tell people that because I've been in moments where like I've got everything I asked for and I was still being ungrateful as hell because I felt like I just need more. I just need more. Then when you lose it all, you like, God damn, I had it. Enough. Like I was really good. Yeah. So you just learn to enjoy it, man. Like
I feel like being grateful is what unlocks that. Yeah, it's what unlocks more things. Yeah. And being ungrateful is what maybe closes things down. Yeah, or for sure. Oh, you're not grateful? All right, give me this.
Yeah, let me go and get that back. Let me go and get that back. You
sit down.
You not thankful for this? All right, let me go and get that back. You go sit over there and you think about what you did, because you're not being grateful. So that comes with really being true to yourself. You gotta know, like, okay, I really came far in this. Like, I've really reach some milestones. Yeah, for sure. So it's just like sometimes it's cool to kick your feet up and really just give yourself that praise to and understand like, man, it could be worse than this. Like I remember when the days it was worse than this. So we gonna be thankful for the day and we gonna keep on pushing. We gonna keep planning. You know that there's more to come, but in the same sense, you being thankful for what you have in this day in present time. For sure, for sure. We didn't got deep. I didn't forgot everything I was.
It's good. Hey, this is a therapy session.
I did. Okay,
that's a therapy session.
Nah, for sure. I hustle TV, man. So what's new? Like, what you got new for the people that's coming?
So I'm gonna just go back to like December, I guess. I dropped this project called like an EP called "Running on E."
Okay.
It's 5 tracks with a bonus, like 6 track. It's very intimate, vulnerable, honest project, I think. And it's more of the sound, like I feel like I finally got to the sound I wanted to create, you know what I mean? So right now it's like my favorite body of work, you know. Dropped another single after that. By the way, my dude, known unknown produced the Running on E. And then I dropped a single called Betsy's Bestie. My homie Brodo, he produced it, mixed it, and mastered everything. I dropped another song like a week ago, probably like a week, almost 2 weeks ago. It's just called You. And it's funny, like I went to a festival, like this mini fest, and we came back. Literally, we came. So my homie who made a bunch of my beats, he played guitar, so he performed with me out there. We came back home after performing that night, and then he had his guitar and stuff, and like I have my his laptop, and I just plugged my mic into his interface, and we recorded that song, and that was all freestyle, like all random, like, but it was really true. So like in the song, it's like 6 minutes long, but it's very repetitive. But I'm really talking to somebody, you know what I mean? Or at that time, and I just dropped that. So that's probably my favorite thing right now because it's real warm, it's real kind of drowned out, it's kind of muddy, like it's like, but it's like it's me, you know what I mean? So it's probably the most honest interpretation I have of myself right now, and just called You, and I just dropped this on all platforms. But I like that, I'm finna drop another song called probably like in the next week or 2 max. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop the visual first though, and then I'm gonna drop the song. But what's the name of the song? I just forgot. It's a great song though when I hear it. Fuck. Nah. It's called Better Alone. Better Alone. So that's a very, I mean, I make a lot of intimate songs. It is what it is. It's honest.
That's just the vibe.
That's just how that's why I never have a roadblock, because I'm an intimate person. I'm an emotional person, and then like at times that sometimes it's better for me to be emotional and intimate with myself than to just push it on other people at times. And I've learned that,
right.
But yeah, man, it's called Better Alone. That's probably, I think that song gonna do well.
Yeah.
Like I think it's gonna do well. Like and I think it'll be received well. So I'm finna just finish mixing and mastering right now. With my engineer, and yeah, it's good. And then I'm gonna drop another project after that with that on it. But it's for like the summer.
Gotcha.
And I'll come when y'all come back and talk to us. I'll tell you the title and I'll give y'all like a sneak peek and stuff.
For sure.
I'll play a song or something or two on here. Like,
yeah, we gotta get a drop mic in.
For sure. Like,
gotta get a drop mic in.
For sure. Cause it's I feel like now I'm finally at the point where I like my sound.
Yeah.
Right now, like it's not that I haven't liked it before, but now it's what I always was trying to get to. What I always knew I sounded like.
Yeah.
And with just battling with engineers and stuff like that, and getting people to hear how you want it to sound. Now I feel like just I have the freedom to like express myself and communicate with them to like get it done.
Gotcha.
So it's like everything is like leveling up, like literally like
It's levels, man.
Everything is going up at the same time, and it's like, damn, I need to take a breather, you know. But it's fun, you know. It's fun now. It's
You
fun.
just gotta stay grounded.
Yeah.
That's all. You just gotta stay grounded and just continue to manifest whatever it is that you know you really trying to do for real. Like you can't let it you know knock you off your course. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it, because if it's just flowing, then it should continue to flow no matter what level you're on. But just stay grounded. You know what I'm saying? Stay grounded. But let the people know where they can find you at.
Man, I am on Instagram at Freddy. It's Freddy. It's 17 Ys. It's like a little vanilla cream dot. You'll find
I'm gonna
me.
make sure to plug it in, because it is a lot of
You'll find me.
Ys.
But I had to.
Shit.
I had to, because like the first Y was taken, 2 Ys taken, 3 Ys taken, 4 Ys taken, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 17. I was like, oh, got this one. This is mine.
That's crazy. I was gonna ask you, like,
Yeah.
Why is it so
because
many
I was
Ys?
like, this is who I am. I'm not
changing it.
Yeah, it has
I
to
feel
be.
you.
It has to be. You know, and I like, it's cool because like it reminds me of like when I was a kid, young, and like, you know, like you have these super long usernames, or like you may comment on something and your name is super. It's like, it's cool, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm on all. I mean, I'm on Twitter. I don't really be on Twitter much, but whatever. It's just Freddyyy, just Freddyyy, and I'm on TikTok. I mean, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But Instagram is the main one right now. YouTube, you can search me Freddy, Freddy space YI, Freddyyy, and I'm Freddyyy on all music platforms, everything: Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, SoundCloud, audio, everything, man. Like Freddyyy, Freddy space YIE.
17 Ys.
Yeah. So
no, I'm gonna make sure to tag it in. Like, y'all make sure y'all tap in.
Just give me a listen.
Like, comment, subscribe. It is absolutely free to show love. Like, it don't cost nothing to show love. Check somebody's music out. Like, comment, subscribe. It's not hard, man. It's not hard. I appreciate you for chopping it up with me, man.
Thank you for
definitely
having me.
one of those. Definitely one of those. But y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I Hustle TV.
Like, comment,
Another
subscribe.
one for the books. Shout out to you.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay? Literally, like, it's not hard.
Yeah, you know, you want to just catch it as it's going up. So enjoy the journey, you know.
I'm telling you, you better lock. Now is the best time to lock in. It's the best time to lock
it's only
in.
Gonna get harder. It's only gonna get harder. Like, not that I'm not gonna change, but it's,
you know. But I mean, it is
now,
it is what it is. That's just how it has to be. Like, cause
I hustle.
Once you reach a certain point,
yeah,
some people can't even come.